Man, I had one more question for you before I forgot though. Okay, I want to get back to what we were talking about, but this part I have to ask you. Okay, so at the root of it all, who leads? Who is it that leads? That truly leads? It's men, right? Men lead, women follow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So at the root of the black women, the actions. Well, I mean, it is technically their fault for the bad choices, but the root is the men. It started with the men. Wouldn't you agree?
No, it didn't start with the men. It started it started with the government that removed the men because the men were too weak to fight this government in this country, in this land that it had no power in. It was easy to defang the black man, just like it's easy for me to defang or declaw my cat. If I caught that cat in the alley, I'd have had a hard time with that cat because that cat's been in the house. Different.
Mm-hmm. You're right. So basically what you just told me, though, is the system of white supremacy neutered the black family, which is why you have black women in the state they're in right now.
No, the system of white supremacy gave black women a choice, just like how God gave Adam and Eve a choice, and Adam ate the apple and then brought it to her man. That is exactly the exact right analogy to what happened to blacks. The devil did what he did, but I can't blame the devil. I got to blame Eve because she knew better. If you call the white man the devil, the white man did what he did, but he didn't force it down black women's throat. They did not have to take it. They took it. Just like the woman who called last night said, we didn't need these things. And I was like, well, why did you take it then? How are you going to say you didn't need it and you took it? So if white people are bad, unless you can show me where they forced black women to do this, it's not their fault. I'm not going to blame the drug dealer for you buying the drug. I'm not going to blame the YouTuber for making a dumbass video about you going out and killing somebody when you went out and did it.
Yeah, I can see that, the logic in that, but you don't think that's just a shit choice that they were faced with, though? I mean,
they had a better choice. You have to remember they were doing okay before then. Even if they didn't like it, they were doing okay before then. So if you were doing okay when you had Jim Crow laws, why wouldn't you think you'd eventually start to do better when Jim Crow laws have been lifted? If you stay the course together, the thing was people who have things hard want it easy. It's a human condition. We all want things easy to the point of where that easy usually kills us. Every one of us. Why do you think now we'd rather have somebody read the book to us, audible, than read the book ourselves? Why do you think we'd rather put on a belt that's supposedly going to make my stomach have a six-pack instead of me going out and working for the six-pack? Why do you think I'd rather get on Tinder than go out to a club and try to get a woman? Well, everything that's easy comes with a downfall. It does. You can choose it because it's easy, and that's what black women did. That's easy. If people pay you to breed when you're already breeding in the first place, well, that's awesome. And all I got to do is get rid of you. Well, that's not bad. Because at first it started off, they'd say, well, I'll get rid of my man, but he'll still come by and visit. It was so bad that white people had to send in white people to see if the individual was still living in the house. That's how bad it was. Well, it got to the point where the animus between the two was so great that the woman actually did kick the man out of the house.
Well, this is my problem. See, I thank you because I just learned a lot just there. I didn't even know that. But I still fault the black men at the root because it's kind of like the thing with slavery, how Kanye said slavery was a choice, or how, like, you know, if you say the black men were too weak to fight this system, well, then this is their reward, right? Since they were too weak to fight.
No, their reward was to continue dealing with the woman. Remember, the woman could not finance her future without you giving her your seed. So it's his fault right there. Once he saw it was going bad, we saw it was going bad. We did not have to put the position. I put these women over me. Nobody did this. White supremacy. Do you think white supremacy made me fuck these women raw? Do you think white supremacy made me sit up there and say, I'm not even going to pull out? Fuck it. I'm just going to leave it in. No.
No.
So who can blame for the fact that I now have children across the country and see them whenever I can? Whose fault is that? Moderators, I told you guys about. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Guiltless. Anybody coming in with the RIP, get them out. I'm sorry, but what does that tell you about me? About me, the type of person I am when I know all this stuff. I've seen what happened to my father. I've seen what happened to uncles, and I've seen what happened to cousins, and I still did it.
But look, see, you having a realization right now. That is just human. That just makes you human, which everyone makes mistakes.
No, but it also makes me irresponsible. No, but it makes me irresponsible, but it's not going to make me blame white people. That's my point. Blame white people last. When we clear everything up amongst ourselves, then blame white people.
You're right. You're right. My thing is, I'm not saying we blame white people, but I'm just saying we can't negate the fact that they had a hand in,
I don't. But remember, if you've listened to me for a long time, you will know I say this one saying: I don't want white people to feel that emboldened and that powerful for me to constantly say the reason I don't have is because of you. Just like I don't want to tell my mom the reason I'm fucked up is because of you. Whether she admits it or not, she now knows she's got that kind of damn power, and I don't want anybody to feel like they got that kind of power. So I'd rather prove that the hold you think you had over me didn't work.